Chelsea versus Tottenham club-friendly football match. This is a PES 21 simulation football gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this club-friendly football match between Chelsea and Tottenham. Thank you.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice and the players are all set to get started. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean, never mind his physical prowess, we all know about that, but his positional sense, his reading of the game, his ability now to distribute the ball out of defence, that's all very, very strong again.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. First effort on goal.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Romero getting this one clear. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Pedro. Robertson. Danso. Xavi Simons. Playing towards the other side. Aim forwards. Hato. Fernandez. Now it's Pedro. Big chance! Xavi Simons. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Porro. Tonali. And here's Xavi Simons. Bino Gittins. Fofana. Hato chooses to go cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Chalobah. Bino Gittins. James. James drives forward on the overlap. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Driving forward, and it's Simons. Robertson. Kudus. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Robertson. And here's Xavi Simons. And the shots, and the shots! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hato. Bino Gittins. Pedro. Fofana. Hato. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tonali. Kudus. Robertson played over towards the opposite flank. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bino Gittins. Fofana. Hato. Fofana. Hato. Bino Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. And that has been cleared. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Romero moved on forwards. Kudus, gently done. Tries a measured ball. Solanke, out to the left it goes. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Robertson.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Hato. Caicedo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's having a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tonali. And it's played forward. Pedro Porro. And here's Kudus. Bentancur. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fernandez. João Pedro. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Played out wide. In by James. Romero clears it away. Danso. Xavi Simons. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bentancur. And it's Simons. Solanke, back when it goes.
Solanke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lofted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Simons. Pedro Porro. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Solanke. Kudus. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Chalobah can get it clear. James. João Pedro. Hato. He is through here. Pedro Porro. And it's Simons. Bentancur. Tonali. Xavi Simons. Fofana tries to clear. It's really well cleared. All-time excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro puts them all in. And it's hoisted clear. Bentancur. Kudus. Tonali. Good chance here! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Caicedo. Xavi Simons. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bentancur has given away a free kick. That's been won straight back. Pedro Porro. And it's Kudus. Applies the finish! That carried quite a threat. Colwell. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Kudus. Tonali. Robertson. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Kudus! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Fofana looks to the other side. Fernandez. And it's Hato. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Robertson. Tonali, Robertson, Danso, and he goes cross-field, Pedro Porro, Xavi Simons, Hato does really well to win the ball there. He can get that clear. Pedro Porro, Romero, Kudus, he's in here! Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Solanke certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Fofana forwards and with intent. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Robertson chooses to go cross-field. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Bentancur. Tonali. And here's Solanke. Solanke shoots! Moved on forwards. Fernandes. Fofana. Bino Gittins. Fofana. Colwell. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Porro. Kudus.
Football gameplay simulation between Chelsea and Tottenham for the club-friendly 2020 football match is underway. I hope you're enjoying the match. Keep watching till the end.
Shot a goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pedro Neto. James. He is just caressing the ball. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bentancur. Chalobah gets good distance on it. Chalobah producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedro Neto. And it's James. Caicedo. James. And here's Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Let's get out for a throw-in. Bino Gittins. João Pedro. That has been cut short.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Robertson looks to the other side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Colwell attempts a clearance. Here comes a knock, climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fofana, played over towards the opposite flank. And it's James. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Porro. And here's Solanke. Turns and goes back. Real chance! That's got him rattled. Fofana. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. James crosses. Romero can get it clear. Tonali aim forwards. Danso. Robertson, and it's Simons. Kudus. James. Caicedo have it back and can go again. Half-time getting close now. Hato. Fernandes. Pedro Neto has created one goal already. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Fernandes. Kudus concedes a free kick for that. Colwell. James. Fernandes. By no Gittins. That is lovely. Pedro Neto. And it's lofted through here. Here's Neto, and that has been clubbed away. James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. Fernandes. Caicedo. James. And that was very necessary. Colwell. Caicedo. Fernandes. Over to the left. Keeper has taken decisive action. Kudus. Romero. Robertson. Danso. And he goes cross-field, and it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Xavi Simons. Might be danger here. Bentancur. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's good running with the ball. Kudus. Tonali. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Xavi Simons. Kudus. Can he finish? An early chance there, first of the game.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Bino Gittins. James. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pato. Fernandez. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Played out towards the right wing. Caicedo. Brilliantly cut out. Pedro Porro. Kudus. Some good work on the right flank here. Chalobah gets over and intercepts. Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins. Romero. Kudus. Robertson. And it's Porro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bino Gittins. James. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pato. Keeps on running. Pato keeps his foot on the gas. Kudus. Robertson. Simons. Tonali. Bentancur. Tonali tries to dink it through. Corner it is. And it's Kudus. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Fernandez, aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. It's a loose ball. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Solanke. Can he deliver? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedro Neto. James. Oh, nice touch. Delivered with swing. A corner it is then. So back it comes. And it's Hato. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Kudus. Bentancur. Quarter of an hour played. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bentancur. Oh, such a clever touch. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pedro Neto. Tonali. Xavi Simons. And here's Solanke. And it's Kudus. Goes for the shot!
Kudus just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bentancur, he's got space here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hato. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. James. Showing good feet. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Out to the right. And it's played in. And it's hoisted clear. Caicedo. Bino Gittins! Romero. Tonali. And it's Kudus. Played out to the right. Pedro Porro tries across. Fofana. Hato. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. Pedro Neto! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fernandez with the short one. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Caicedo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kudus. Simons. And he's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kudus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedro Neto. Now he's off and running. João Pedro. Danso. Tonali. Xavi Simons. Tonali. Robertson. Simons. Pedro Porro, who's set up one goal so far. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. James. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Romero, gently done. Xavi Simons. Kudus. Kudus, played out to the left flank. And it's Robertson. Tonali. Bentancur. Kudus. That's an excellent interception. Bino Gittins. Danso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Moved on forwards. Kudus. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Hangs in across. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Solanke. And it's Porro. Nice control. Cross from Robertson. Gets it away. Robertson. Pedro Porro. Kudus. Bentancur. Kudus. Takes a shot. Colwell. Xavi Simons. Simons. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Chalobah tries to clear. And it's Bentancur. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Bentancur does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kudus.
By no Gittins. Fernandez. Pato. Fernandez. Fernandez. Head over towards the opposite flank. 30 minutes gone. Pedro Neto. That has been knocked clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's James. James crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. Solanke. Robertson. And here's Solanke. Solanke head out towards the right wing. Nice physical challenge. Pedro Neto. James. Caicedo. Chalobah shifted upfield. James is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Decent chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fofana. Fernandez. Pato. Played towards the other side. James. Colwill. And it's played forward. Fernandez. By no Gittins. And it's Hato. Lovely feet. Solanke. Romero. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Robertson. Kudus. Xavi Simons. And the keeper has it. Fernandez. Fofana. Fernandez. Pass has gone astray. Kudus forwards and with intent. And Solanke! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Colwill. Pato. James. Xavi Simons. And it's Kudus. Played out wide. Chance to play it in. Swings it across. Tries to get it clear. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. James. Colwill. James. Looks to the other side. Hato. Fernandez. By no Gittins. Solanke. Simons. Robertson. And he's there to clear it. Played in with purpose. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. James. James chooses to go cross-field. By no Gittins. Bentancur did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Romero. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And he goes cross-field. Robertson. Bentancur. And it's Kudus. Kudus. Tonali. Bentancur. Bentancur proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's nice. And here's Kudus. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Solanke. Bentancur. Kudus. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fernandez. Colwell. James. Bentancur. Simons. And it's Robertson. Oh, that's neat. And here's a shot. Deftly away. Kudus. João Pedro. By no Gittins. Fernandez. Fernandez. Tonali. Kudus. And here's Solanke. Solanke! Crossed into the middle, and that has been cleared. Caicedo. James, head over towards the opposite flank. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fofana. Solanke. Van de Ven. Xavi Simons. Robertson. Kudus. Takes the shot!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Kudus brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pedro Neto. Fernandez. And it's Hato. Pedro Neto. And here's Fernandez. And reclaimed it in a trice. Colwell. Caicedo. Looks to the other side. Hato. Pedro Porro. Kudus. Robertson. Oh, nice touch. Simons. Kudus. Xavi Simons. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tonali. Played back in. Simons. That looks a good cross. Sanchez claims it, and the danger passes. Caicedo. Hato. Fernandez. And it's James. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Solanke. Danso. Xavi Simons. Bentancur. Aim forwards. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's played forward. Fernandez. James. Fernandez. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Xavi Simons. Tonali. Simons. Robertson. Tonali. Bentancur. Kudus. And here's some big chance! That's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's Tonali. Tonali. And here's Solanke. He's having a shot!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Solanke certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Caicedo. Fernandez. Hato. Kudus hit the slide tackle there. Romero. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Tonali. Xavi Simons. Kudus. Pedro Porro. Kudus. Bentancur. Tonali. Xavi Simons. And here's Solanke. Cleared without complication. And it's Tonali. Lovely Kudus! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedro Porro plays it short.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Robertson clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Robertson.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And here's Kudus. Chance! Caicedo. James chooses to go cross-field. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Succumbs to the pressure. Bentancur did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Kudus. Xavi Simons tries to dink it through. Hato. James. Pedro Neto. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Been fouled there. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
He's gone direct. Lovely feet. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. Fofana. Caicedo. He's on it, can he get away? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Bentancur. Robertson. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto. James, now here's the delivery. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Van de Ven. Xavi Simons. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Bentancur. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He's looking unstoppable. João Pedro. Solanke. Colwell gets it clear. Kudus. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Colwell gently done. Caicedo played over towards the opposite flank. Bino Gittins. Van de Ven did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Kudus. Xavi Simons. Robertson. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Porro. And it's Simons. Caicedo. Here's a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Hato, now he's got space here. Danso with the clearance. Danger averted for now. And it's Hato. He has a look out. Bino Gittins. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. His defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hato. And it's Hato. Fernandez. And they've got rid. Fofana drives forward on the overlap. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. been knocked clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. Robertson. Bentancur. And here's Xavi Simons. Over to the left. Pedro Neto caresses it through. Now that's well seen too. Tonali. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bentancur. And it's Toro. Kudus. Xavi Simons. Chalobah gets it away. Robertson, and that's aimed into the middle. Chalobah getting this one clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And it's Hato. That's tidy. Caicedo. Deflected over the goal line for a corner. And can he finish it? Nicely by the defence. Kudus forwards and with intent. Solanke powering forward here. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Fernandez. Caicedo. Caicedo played out to the left flank. That is lovely. Looking here to chip it through. It's out for a goal kick. It's really well manoeuvred. Romero. Kudus. Tonali. Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro carries the ball down the right. Chalobah. Caicedo. James. Xavi Simons producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Romero. Bentancur. Kudus. Robertson. And here's Xavi Simons. Tonali. And it's Bentancur. Van de Ven. Bentancur. Back into the middle. Chalobah shifted upfield. Caicedo. James chooses to go cross-field. Hato is fouled. And it's Hato.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Xavi Simons. Bentancur. Simons. Kudus. Bentancur. Kudus. That is good strength. Simons!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
João Pedro. And here's Neto. And it's James. And here's Neto. Gets it away. James. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. Looks across and plays it in. And that was asking just too much of him. Pedro Porro. And it's Simons. Fofana. Hato. Fernandez. Caicedo. Hato picks it up now. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. And it's Simons. Robertson. Xavi Simons. Robertson. Xavi Simons. Bentancur. Out towards the flank. Played back in. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. No way through, so back it comes.
Solanke shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Colwell gently done. And it's played forward. Now it's João Pedro. Xavi Simons. Kudus. Simons. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Solanke.
And Solanke! Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Nice physical challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tonali. He's in a good position here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for the shot! And again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Fernandez, played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Neto. And it's James. Nice control. And here's Neto. Very nicely done. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Oh, that's neat. Fired deep towards the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's having a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kudus. And here's Solanke. Colwill. Pedro Neto. Colwill. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Joao Pedro. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going direct. Great defending, strong and determined. Danso. Tonali. Xavi Simons. Robertson goes on a charge down the left. And it's Simons. Bentancur. Tonali. Takes a shot! That's an excellent interception. Fofana forwards and with intent. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Simons. Kudus chips it through. Fernandez. Hato going full tilt down the left. Bino Gittins calmly anticipates. Robertson, and it goes cross-field. And it's Kudus. Tonali. Xavi Simons. Bentancur. And here's Solanke. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedro Neto. Xavi Simons. Alex Simons. Kudus. Oh, sweet feet. Kudus. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Great defending, strong and determined. Xavi Simons. Chalobah attempts a clearance. Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Chance for a shot! He has a look out. Kudus. Caicedo shifted upfield. And it's Hato. Van de Ven cuts it out. Tonali. Danso, gently done. Robertson. Simons. And here's Solanke. Hato. Fofana. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. He's got options in the box. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tonali. Danso looks to the other side. Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Simons. Out towards the flank. Caicedo. James. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bino Gittins. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that's been won straight back. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. That's really well manoeuvred. Kudus providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! Hato. Fofana. Bino Gittins. Fofana. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Caicedo. James. Proves too strong. Solanke. Danso. Xavi Simons. Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. And it's Kudus. Lovely bit of skill. Bentancur. That's very neat. Cleared away. Bino Gittins. Xavi Simons. Thinks one through. Pedro Porro.
Chance, surely!
See this time, surely! Bentancur spread out to the left. So much time and space here. That's really well cleared. Danso have it back and can go again. Fernandez. Hato. Fofana. Hato. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's James. And here's Neto. And here's Neto. Bino Gittins. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Can he finish?
Romero. Kudus. Hit into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hato is on a run down the left wing. Romero. And it's Kudus. And Solanke! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Caicedo. Hato. Chalobah, aim forwards. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. James. So who's he picking out? In by James. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Van de Ven. Tonali. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Porro. Romero. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. And it's Kudus. Pedro Neto. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nice interception, well timed. Robertson, and he goes cross-field. Now it's Kudus. Pedro Porro. He is just caressing the ball. Hato, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Neto. James. Lobbed in behind.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's João Pedro. Does really well to win the ball there. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Xavi Simons. Romero. Pedro Porro. And it's Kudus. Robertson. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Solanke, and he shoots!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
James. James chooses to go cross-field. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins. Pedro Porro makes the interception. Moved on forwards. Robertson looks to the other side, and it's Porro. Kudus. Bentancur. Does well to get it back. João Pedro. Bentancur. And it's played forward. Hato. Bino Gittins. Hato. Caicedo. James. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Solanke. James. Hato. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Bino Gittins. James. And here's Neto. Romero. Aim forwards. Kudus. Tonali. Played over towards the opposite flank. Bentancur. Kudus. Simons. Bentancur. And it's Simons. Out to the right. Fernandez. Tonali. Danso forwards and with intent. Kudus. Hato. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Colwell, and he goes cross-field. Robertson looks to the other side. Moved on forwards. Bentancur. Tonali. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Simons.
Kudus! Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Hato. Fernandez. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Romero shifted upfield. Simons. Real chance here. And Solanke!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Solanke certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Colwell, gently done. Moved on forwards. Fernandez. Hato. Bino Gittins. Hato. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. And it's Hato. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandez. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Caicedo. Kudus, aim forwards. Joao Pedro. Pedro Neto. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Danso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Wins the duel this time. Bino Gittins. Fofana. Hato. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Now it's Joao Pedro. Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Van de Ven. That's really well manoeuvred. Bentancur. Kudus. Robertson. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Kudus. Pedro Porro. Very nicely done. Bentancur. Now it's Bentancur. Looking for a decent ball in. Crossed into the box. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. James. Caicedo. Caicedo played up towards the front line. Xavi Simons did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Receives it in a good position here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
That would have been game, set and match.
Kudus is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Keeper's dealt with that. Cross goes in there. Colwell tries to clear. He's in a good... And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Fofana can get it clear. Deep cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
And it's played forward. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo shifted upfield. He is just caressing the ball. Pedro Neto. Solanke. Van de Ven. Tonali. Robertson. Robertson forwards and with intent. Kudus goes for goal! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Caicedo. Fofana. Hato. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kudus. Robertson. Xavi Simons. Kudus. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Solanke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, such a clever touch. Chooses to go back. He's got space in the area. By no decent chance. Pedro Porro. And it's Kudus. And there's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Fernandez. Just 5 minutes left. Pedro Neto. Colwill. Colwill shifted upfield. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tonali. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Clipped into space. Oh, and the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Bino Gittins. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. It's a good run down the right. James. And the pass is intercepted. Bentancur. Kudus. Pedro Porro. And that's a dangerous ball. Bentancur. Oh, lovely. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for the shot. And that has been cleared. Now it's Simons. And it's Tonali. Chalobah gets it away. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Hato going full steam ahead down the left flank. Played towards the other side. James. And here's Neto. James. Pedro Neto. And it's Robertson. Bentancur. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. Played out to the right. Caicedo. Oh, that's a nice ball. Pedro Neto. Could be danger here. Played it again. Oh, smashing header. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Caicedo. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Robertson looks to the other side. Bentancur. Pedro Neto. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bino Gittins. Danso. Xavi Simons. Bentancur. Tonali. And here's Solanke. Solanke! Oh, that is rather wayward. Caicedo. Hato. Fernandes. Fernandes. Pedro Neto tries a deft little ball. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hato. Bino Gittins. Fernandes. Hato. Fernandes. Caicedo. And it's James. And here's Neto. Fernandes. James. Caicedo. Done delicately. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. And here's Fernandes. That'll be a throw. And it's Caicedo. Clear away. Tonali. Danso. Robertson. Xavi Simons. Robertson. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kudus. Kudus! Fernandes. Pedro Neto.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Xavi Simons. And it's Kudus. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. And he's straight offside. Fofana. Hato. Fofana. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Kudus wins the duel this time. Well-timed, excellent interception. Caicedo. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now it's Pedro Neto. James. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedro Neto. Out to the right. Fernandes. Oh, it's come loose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Bino Gittins might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Robertson. Tonali looks to the other side. And it's Kudus. Bentancur. And here's Xavi Simons. Fernandes forwards and with intent. Bino Gittins. Fofana. Hato. Colwill. Fernandes. Bino Gittins. João Pedro. Chance, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandes. Fofana. Fofana played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Caicedo. Pedro Neto. And he's there to get it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fernandes. Caicedo. Solanke. Solanke looking to penetrate opposition lines. João Pedro. Caicedo. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Colwill. Pedro Neto. Colwill. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto played out towards the right wing. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Porro. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Bino Gittins. Colwill shifted upfield. And here's Neto. Bino Gittins! Pedro Porro. Kudus. Bentancur. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bino Gittins. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedro Neto. James. In by James. Bentancur gets rid without sophistication. Pato. Takes a shot! Same again, same outcome. Pedro Porro. Tonali. And it's Kudus. And the shot's on here. Bentancur. Pedro Neto, gently done. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Solanke. And here's Kudus. Pato. He's got space in the area.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Xavi Simons. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And it's Kudus. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he thumps it clear. Romero. Moved on forwards. Pedro Porro. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Robertson. Simons. Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Kudus. Oh, good spread. Bentancur, that's a delicate pass. Out of play for a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Showing good feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fernandez. Spread out to the left, and it's Hato. Hato. By no Gittins. Out to the left it goes. Hato, and he's gone backward here. Shapes to shoot!
That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van der Beek. Xavi Simons. Simons. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kudus knocks it out wide. Caicedo. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. James is onto it in a flash. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. James. Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. And it's James. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tonali gets good distance on it. Caicedo. Pedro Neto.
Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here.
Robertson. Pedro Porro. Great run on the overlap here. Kudus receives it in a wide position. Kudus' cross. And that was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Clipped into space. James has it out wide. Climbs up big! Oh, and that should have been two.
João Pedro really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Bentancur. Tonali, and he goes cross-field. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Hit into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Danso. Romero. Bentancur. And it's Porro. Lovely bit of skill. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
James. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
The message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kudus. And it's Robertson. That's very neat. Now, what about this cross? Chalobah clears it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kudus. Tonali. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Xavi Simons, and it's Kudus.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedro Neto, played out towards the right wing. Caicedo. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Fernandez goes short. Bentancur is there, and he can get that clear. What a throw in. Bino Gittins. And it's Hatto.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Simons. Real chance! He'll try to keep... Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control. Incoming delivery.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Solanke.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedro Neto. Kudus.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's Robertson. Could have here their final chance. Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Hato gets it away. Deftly away.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Kudus. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that's neat. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bentancur. And it's Kudus. Proves too strong.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Fofana. Chalobah. Caicedo. James. Caicedo. Pedro Neto has created one goal already.
Dino Gittins!
Cleared away. Cross to the back post.
Up he goes!
And that has been cleared.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's played forward. Hato. Robertson.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been...
Takes the shot!
Fofana. Fernandez. Over to the left. Hato. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. James. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Romero. Pedro Porro. Robertson. Bentancur. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Bino Gittins. Hato. Bino Gittins. Fofana. And it's played forward. And it's Hato. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Spread out to the left. Hato. And that's aimed into the middle. Danso. Tonali. Robertson. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bentancur. Kudus. Oh, red, nice interception. Hato. Bino Gittins. Fofana. And here's Solanke. Pedro Porro. Oh, such a clever touch. Bentancur. Tonali. He's being urged to... And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Solanke brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Lovely. And Solanke! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Hato. Pedro Neto. Joao Pedro. Oh, that's a nice ball. Bino Gittins. That has been knocked clear. Bentancur shifted upfield. Solanke. Kudus. Xavi Simons. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It'll be a throw-in. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Bino Gittins! Very nicely done. And it's Hato. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about beaten inches. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hato chooses to go cross-field.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Fofana. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Colwill. Chalobah. Colwill. James. Colwill. Chalobah gently done. Now it's João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Hato looking to get on the end of this. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Pedro Neto. Fofana. So we've reached the hour mark. Pedro Neto. Colwill. Pedro Neto. And it's played forward. I was just lacking in accuracy. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Kudus. Kudus is fouled. Solanke
Goes for a shot!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Colwill moved on forwards. James hurtling down that right flank. That was very necessary. Caicedo. Colwill forwards and with intent. James tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. Kudus. João Pedro. Hato. Fofana. Caicedo. James. Colwill. Caicedo. Chalobah. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! James clears it away. Simons. Kudus. And he's gone backward here. Solanke! big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
James tries to clear. Pedro clipped into space. Van der Ven clears it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice control. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Bino Gittins, Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Solanke. Kudus puts his foot on the gas. Solanke powering forward here. Caicedo. He's found a way through. Nice defending, physical and effective. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Kudus. Pedro Porro. Tonali. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kudus. Bentancur. And he cuts out the supply. Hato goes on a charge down the left. He's got away. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. James. And here's Neto. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Bentancur, and it's Kudus, out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Bentancur, Tonali. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cleared without complication. Kudus. João Pedro. James. Just about up to 75 minutes. Chalobah. Fernandez. Fofana. Bino Gittins. And it's Hato. Fernandez. That looks a good ball through. Vicario gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Robertson shifted upfield.
Solanke really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
been game, set and match.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
Tonali, Kudus, Robertson, Simons, Tonali, and here's Solanke. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
James making good progress on the right-hand side. In by James. And back out it comes. And that's been won straight back. Fernandez. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Robertson forwards and with intent. And it's Kudus. In with the challenge. Hato. Moved on forwards. Caicedo. James. Oh, delicate chip through. Can he get onto this? Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. There are a few waiting for it. Pedro Neto. Oh, what a climb! Pedro Porro clears it away. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's going to be another corner. They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Tonali. Bentancur played over towards the opposite flank. Simons. Chooses to go back. James. Fofana. Hato. Bino Gittins. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Simons. Solanke. And that has been clubbed away. Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins. Fofana. Hato. Fernandez. Chalobah. Hato. Caicedo. Aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. There's the shot! Bentancur. Kudus. Tonali. Simons. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. James. Caicedo. Colwill. Fernandes. Chalobah. Into the last 5 minutes. Fernandes. Bino Gittins. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Pedro Porro. And he's got his cross in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. João Pedro.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tonali. Robertson looks to the other side. And it's Toro. Lovely bit of skill. Bentancur. And it's played forward. Colwill. Aim forwards. James. And here's Neto. Bentancur does really well to win the ball there. James. Caicedo. Colwill. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. James. Caicedo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Showing good feet. Hato has it in a wide position. Danso forwards and with intent. And it's Simons. Robertson. Tonali. Pass has been well intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Simons. Well read, and the danger is averted.
This best 21 simulation football gameplay between Chelsea and Tottenham for the club-friendly football match has come to an end. I hope you have enjoyed this match, and thank you all for watching this football simulation gameplay on my channel, CKJ Football.